Previously on Grand.
I mean, if I cared about work, don't you think I'd have a Social Security number by now? If you'll excuse me, my bullet wound's starting to throb.
Notice I signed over my controlling interest in the stock to you. It's worth $30 million.
So you mean I could sell it and buy Darryl Strawberry, still have some change?
Hey, man, why don't you come into the 19th century? I got a better way to settle this. I'll cut you for her. This is you. Jack. This is me. 9 rats! I should know better. That's how my dad lost my mom.
Everything's going according as planned. I've given her the amulet. She's accepted the job. So Megan can begin putting the potion in her food at the lunchroom. I know the next lunar eclipse is right around the corner. Tell the coven to cut me some slack. She'll be ready to receive me.
You sound pretty close. Maybe I can reach you.
No.
You can't reach me. Janice, never say can't until you try. Just reach up and I'll... Whoa!
Let me ask a question. You can make a guess.
Who holds the key to your happiness?
Is your life up to you, or does fate have it planned? Don't think too much, just do it grand. See, we're all different drummers playing in the same big band. And if you're gonna play it grand.
Oh! I fell in.
No kidding.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Oh. Ooh, this place is horrible. It's damp and dirty.
Yeah, well, I've been unconscious, Carol Ann. I haven't had a chance to decorate.
Oh! Just tell me, is that a worm in my hair?
No.
All right.
No. It's
all
a
right.
root.
A root! Ow! Get it away.
Oh, Timmy, honey, don't cry. Mommy's all right. Did you bring anyone with you?
Yes, Timmy.
No, besides Timmy.
What is that? Some snide insinuation that my son is somehow incompetent because he was raised by wolves?
No, Carol Ann. All I meant was...
Because if it weren't for Timmy, you'd still be down here, wouldn't you, Janice? Alone.
Yeah, well, lucky for me, I have you.
Well, aren't we in a mood?
Look, Carol Ann, I'm cold, I'm bruised, I'm wet. I haven't had a cigarette since breakfast, which reminds me, I'm also starving to death.
Well, let me see what I might have. You can ration out my Tic Tacs.
Oh, Carol Ann,
One for you.
do you have in your purse, by any chance, oh, please, God, matches?
Yes, I do. I have these, but you can't use them. They're from my wedding reception.
Oh, no, yeah. No, Janice! I got him.
Oh, would you look at that? The yam's washed off at Tom. Carol Ann loves too. It's so sad.
Look at Carol Ann, look. Come on now. Let's just focus on how to get out of here.
Okay.
Timmy! Mommy and Janice would like to get out of the well, honey. Run and get help. Timmy? Tim. He's gone. He's probably on his way to Grandma's house.
Why don't you just eat a cigarette? Oh, okay. All righty. What is it?
A dead squirrel.
Well, you said you were hungry.
Timmy, thank you, darling. Num, 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 num.
Sorry, Dad.
It's all right, son. I'll have to get you a cigar clipper for your birthday. When is your birthday?
It's April 1st.
Maybe that's it. Well, let's get back to work.
All right, let's see if I got this straight. Now, you signed over all your stock to me because, A, someone who we don't know who is trying to take over the Weldon,
Piano Works.
That's right. 2, whoever this is buying up small blocks of stock. And you think they'd never approach you to get your stock, so they'd probably approach me.
Correct.
Why would they do that?
It's because you have the reputation of being an irresponsible, know-nothing playboy.
Playboy, huh? Not bad for a guy who hasn't undressed recreationally for over a year.
What do you do with your money?
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's not important.
What if these people do approach me?
Well, you play the part. You act dumb until you find out who Mr. Big is.
Well, if we already know his name, what's there to find out? Is that dumb?
Don't go overboard. Try to be humanly dumb.
Yeah, this really feels great to do something with you, Dad. Well, for the first time in my life, I feel like we're related.
Oh, it feels wonderful to have a son.
What is it, Dad?
I think I have to take a leak.
Wish me luck, son. Hey, Timmy, what's up? Ah, charades. The Fantastics. How many words? You got me there. Oh, watch out for the stuff.
Help! 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 Janice, that's all wrong. Tom once told me you should never yell help.
No?
No. It's too frightening. People don't want to get involved with people who need help.
Well, what are you gonna yell then? Party?
Ha-ha. No, you yell fire.
Well, you could yell fire if you hadn't dropped the damn matches in the water.
Can we just change the subject?
Okay, let's talk about something pleasant.
You start.
Okay, well, I got a new job. I'm gonna work for Richard in public relations.
Oh, good for you, Janice. Richard's a terrific guy. Yes, a little strange, but still terrific.
Richard's a little strange. You've got a son who howls at the moon.
It's a quirk, okay? But, Richard, I don't know about a man who gets his nails done.
Richard does not get his nails done.
Oh, really? Well, I always see him over the two sisters from Louse's nail salon.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. I'm not saying that he's a girly man.
Richard is totally a guy. He's just very, very polite.
You mean, you and he haven't... I'm sorry. None of my business. None of my business.
Look, we've only been out about 18 times, and I'm a little worried.
Janice, can you do me a little favor? Do you think you could stand in the water for a while? I got a feeling that squirrel's looking at my dress.
How many loved your moments of glad grace and loved your beauty with love, false or true? But one man loved the pilgrim soul in you and loved the sorrows of your changing face. Viva, I'm trying to read you a poem.
Oh, quit showing off. A lot of my boyfriends can read.
What would you like to do, Viva?
Maybe we could try going to another room, one with a television, or a window that looks out on something, or a fish tank, anything.
You're awfully testy for a woman who's been to the mountaintop 11 times.
10. That last one was just a foot cramp.
So don't you find anything in this room interesting?
Oh, don't pout. Why don't we get dressed and go out? Maybe see a movie.
Movies today are all trash. Hasn't been a decent film since The Dresser.
I guess I'd forgotten how dull Grand is.
Well, it's not London. It's not even Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well.
Yes, well. Hmm.
Well. I suppose I should make that bus to Vegas tonight.
I suppose. I could drive you to the depot.
I'd appreciate that.
We were awfully hot, weren't we, Viva?
I got the rug burns to prove it.
Maybe I won't drive you to the depot.
Oh.
I'll drive you to Las Vegas.
Really?
We'll take my Geo.
Let's take the bus. We'll get a seat in the back.
Where are we going? Where are you taking? Who's down there? Yeah, sounds like Caroline.
Come on, Janice.
Shut up.
Hey, you guys take requests?
Someone's gonna die if she don't shut up, my lord, kumbaya.
Janice, would you relax? They're here. We're gonna be rescued.
Yes!
Thank you for not smoking.
What's taking so long is we painstakingly dug a series of tunnels leading to the victims. We'll get them out. You have my word.
And all 6 of the tunnels have missed Janice Bassetti and Caroline Weldon.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Is there some alternate rescue plan?
We're bringing in a chopper.
A helicopter.
Yeah, that's right. Now, you'll excuse me? Helipad to build.
And so, an abandoned well on the Weldon property spelled trouble for 2 grand women today. The already exhausted rescue workers, led by Chief Stanton, toil on into the night.
Hey, Bill! Did somebody move the porta-john? Oh, God, I hope they didn't put it over the well.
This is Boyd Dauber, Channel 12 News, reporting live. We now return you to the exciting conclusion of the Ida Lupino story, starring Ida Lupino.
What the hell is taking so long? I have to impregnate her during the eclipse of the blue moon.
That's tomorrow night, Richard. If Janice isn't available, you could impregnate me. I don't mind.
You are not the chosen one. Janice is. If you don't get her out, Stanton, you're going to have to answer to the Coven Steering Committee.
Don't worry, oh fertile one. I'm bringing in a helicopter.
What the hell do we need with a helicopter?
We don't. My brother owns one. And if I use it in the rescue, I can bill the county for it, and he'll kick back a few bucks to me. Pretty evil, huh?
You jeopardize the future of the Coven for a few lousy dollars? Why, I ought to turn you into a chicken.
What is it with you and Richard? I thought you were my witch.
I don't see a ring on my finger.
Well, I guess I was wrong about you. Book boy.
His name's Timmy.
From now on, he's a Weldon. Oh, no, thank you very much. But who can eat at a time like this? Must have
Here, keep up your strength,
Mr. Weldon?
Yes, Richard.
I just talked to the chief. He'll have the girls out shortly.
Hey, you hear that, kids? You can stop worrying.
I put a call on the authorities to get that kid some help.
Save Carol Ann and Janice's lives. And if Timmy needs help, I'll provide that for him. So call the authorities and tell them to forget it.
Anything you say, Mr. Weldon.
We're interrupting the Ida Lupino story for this news update. In a last-ditch effort to rescue the 2 trapped women, Fire Chief Smokey Stanton has called in a
you, Carol Ann?
That must be the lack of nicotine talking.
Yeah, probably, but you got a job you like doing, you wanted a kid and you got one. You're pulling your life together.
Thanks for noticing, Janice.
Attention, ladies! Place your arms and upper body through the swing. Watch your hooter.
Okay.
Oh, here, Janice.
Oh,
Take this.
your last tic-tac.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Give Richard a big kiss.
Okay. See you on the outside.
Hang it up right ahead! Hang it up!
Just a minute, please.
Oh, dear.
Thanks for your patience.
Just like a man, always in a rush. Then they fall asleep.
Mother.
Did you hear that? Did everyone hear that? My son called me mother.
Richard, I want you. I want you.
And I want you too. Tomorrow night, under the full moon.
I'm very, very proud of you, Timmy. And so is the whole town. I never dreamed I'd have a son, let alone a son who won a medal for heroism.
Mother.
That's me, hon. Let me just close these blinds. There's a full moon, sweetheart. I don't want you up all night howling. Sweet dreams, my littlest Lobo.
Is that still at Jennifer's?
Yes, she is. Open.
Oh, I don't want any more. I hate that stuff.
It's herbal. It's an old-fashioned recipe. It's good for you. Quit bitching.
Ooh, I feel so sleepy.
Oh, then sleep. Sleep, my dear. Sleep. Anyone ever tell you that haircut makes you look like Moe from the Three Stooges? Yuck, 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 yuck. Come on in, she's on the bed. And Stanton, put away the camera.
Not even one shot for the newsletter?
Is she ready for your seed, oh fertile one?
No, I just called you here to play Crazy Eights. Of course she's ready for my seed. Excuse me? Pardon me? Move!
Soon a child will be born to the coven. A child who will lead us through eternity. A child...
Will you shut up already? I'm trying to concentrate. Let the liturgy begin.
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. suddenly appeared before me, the only one my arms would ever hold. I heard someone whisper, "Please adore me." And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold.
What a shame she's not even conscious to enjoy it.
All right. Everybody in the bathroom. I may be a warlock, but I'm not an exhibitionist. Bill, come here. I'm gonna need some help. Give me the parchment.
Let me reveal her to you, O fertile one.
May the force be with you.
Get lost.
Oh, Richard, at last.
Don't